Hello my friends and welcome back to another episode of Noob or Not, my ongoing video series where I play the heroes of Overwatch with no UI and try to maintain an emphasis on positional awareness, teamwork, and communication. And today we're going to play a little bit of Baptiste and playing with a bunch of blueberries, so let me go ahead and thank them right away. They have some awesome names. Thugmaster G, Relic, hey it's Goody, Whoop, and Richmond. Whoop actually does a really good job, I think. She's the Symmetra. She kind of balances herself between offense and defense, gets her turrets in places that can kind of catch people off guard. I think she does pretty well. I, as Baptiste, am going to try to hold as much high ground as possible and have an Overwatch view on as many of my teammates as possible. Poke the front door, get a couple of lucky headshots on the Roadhog so he backs out. Okay, so now let's assess what we're dealing with here. The other team has dived, pretty much, right? So you've got Wrecking Ball and you've got Winston, right? We've got a Symmetra who's going to stay on Symmetra the whole game. So that's okay. You know, if Winston's not getting a job done and Symmetra's good, she can get it done, right? We got a Zenyatta. We also got a McCree. So we've got the McCree to kind of counter the Wrecking Ball, which is okay. We can work with that. All right, so we're coming around. The other team is trying to flank around to the right. They're trying to flank around to the left. They're kind of all over the place. So they're not really coordinated on their dives. So it's not really that difficult to hold them back. And we hold them back on the first fight just fine, right? So I'm trying to top off that guy who is clearly hiding for somebody to come in. Wrecking Ball tries to come in. He fails. Winston does a good job of putting a shield down around the majority of his teammates when there's conflict going on. So we're holding this point pretty well. Again, Wrecking Ball in. We're trying to get him before he gets out. I still don't like the fact that he has apparently no risk. He can dive in, and if he gets a lucky pick, he can roll out like it's nothing. Another pick for me. Sorry, McCree, I was a little late on that heal. That's my bad. Zenyatta and I are trying to kind of hold over here on the left-hand side. Keep this... Oh, Zenyatta goes down. McCree is down. There's an ant out there. I'm trying to heal where I think the Winston is going to dive, but Winston didn't dive there. He went to the far back line. Now it's just Winston and I. We get another pick. Apparently the Ana goes down. Up, and then I got to reposition because they're coming after me, and Winston goes down. So I'm thinking 3 of us are down. It's me and one other person. Hanzo, over here on the left-hand side. Oh, Hanzo, I try to keep you up, and we do. So, what happened here? The rest of my team got back in time and looking good. We got a Sonic on that Roadhog. Roadhog is holding right here on the side. I put the Immortality Field down so we don't get in trouble. I'm thinking Hanzo's going to put that dragon right across the Roadhog, but he doesn't. He, instead of putting it across and kind of skirting the right-hand side of the point, he puts it across the left-hand side of the point. Maybe a little off on his aim. Maybe he just wasn't thinking that that's where Roadhog was. Maybe he thought Roadhog was going to try to come through the door. The whole point of me putting down that Immortality Shield is so we could fight right there and kind of take him out real fast. Maybe with a Rapid Strike and a Discord Orb, but that didn't happen. High Noon goes down. I put down my Immortality Field so nobody can get killed by it. The rest of the team was able to hold the point, so here we are fighting for it. I'm holding on defense back here, going to heal up my Hanzo, going to heal up my McCree, who are taking adequate amount of space away. Sorry, Winston, we didn't quite get there. Hiding behind this Molten Core so we don't get... Oh my goodness, flashed and fanned, and it's over for me. And coming back out of spawn, as you can see, we lost the first point. Now, I've got my Hanzos up there, and I've got my Winston. And they're way, way forward. It's just the 2 of them. So their team situational awareness is a little off, but hey, it's been working for them so far. And that seems to be the mentality, unfortunately. Now we've got this soldier that's back around the left. And I have to hold again back on the Overwatch and make sure he doesn't... Oh, there's a Roadhog over on the right. I need to kind of make sure this soldier doesn't come around the left flank and then backdoor the rest of my team. You know, so it's difficult for me to focus on healing the team as they come down the pipe. Because there's that 2 picks. There's that soldier. But finally, Winston gets over there and kind of pushes them back. We got Wrecking Ball comes in again when his team is... See, Wrecking Balls, that's something that they tend to do. They tend to not pay attention to what the rest of the team is doing anyways. So if you're playing with a poor Wrecking Ball, you're going to have better opportunities to beat him. It's just unfortunate that he's so noob-friendly as a hero. His kit is so ridiculously easy to play. So when you get somebody who does know how to play him, he's darn near unstoppable. It's like, how does anybody commit? Well, but he can be beat. You know, he can't be stopped. I recommend either a Sombra or a Mei. I know this soldier was coming back, so I kind of flanked around to make sure he was there. Our monkey doesn't really realize it's going on because our monkey's of the mindset to continue diving and put pressure on their back line. You know, it looks like there's a turret up on high ground. I take care of that. I'm taking care of this Ash, who's well back now, who probably was the McCree before, now converted to Ash. Our Symmetra, as you can see, has put a couple turrets back here in case anybody tries to dive us again. She can maybe slow down that Wrecking Ball, you know, so we can get the Wrecking Ball. We win another fight. Four of my teammates are at the bank or forward. So I'm going to kind of hide in this little cubby hole in case Soldier comes to the left again. There's a Sonic on the left. And what do you know? It's Soldier and Roadhog kind of coming that way. Give support to my Symmetra so she can do some work. Zenyatta, aggressive Zenyatta, likes to come around and attack. And there's Winston. He dives on the left-hand side, but I don't think he realized that there was a Soldier there. And the next thing I know, he's dead. While Zenyatta is using his ultimate to give everybody healed up, I'm trying to get into a better position to maybe prepare to hold on this left flank. Because if Roadhog's coming that way, it's going to be a little difficult. I probably didn't need to do this. Our Symmetra turret was probably enough. But look at this. There's Ash. I'm sitting here thinking, Ash, why would you take 2 steps forward and be in front of that when you can just have the same line of sight, the same angle, right where you were, and get much more damage done? Alright, so more heals on her, more heals on her. Gotta make sure she's topped off for when this Wrecking Ball. Get him the Immortality Shield. She uses the pushback, presumably to get the Wrecking Ball to move away. His mass is larger than hers, so she goes flying further, and then she's out of my Immortality Shield. 2 of my teammates are dead down the main line. I try to get a quick pick on Moira. It doesn't work out. Heal up Zenyatta as I continue to retreat back, because they are 5v3 out the main door. Maybe this dragon will slow them down. Zenyatta goes down. Come around to the quarter. Now I've got to kind of try to keep this Symmetra up, who's dealing with Roadhog, but I'm also being attacked, so I'm trying to fall back. Now it's just me and Ash giving up the payload. Gonna fall back as best I can. See if I can get up on the high ground here. Alley-oop. Oh, not quite enough, not quite enough. I'm sure I can from a better place. I was just trying to experiment and see where we were. Zenyatta trapped in the old spawn. That's an unfortunate respawn for him. Maybe I can keep this monkey up and the monkey can, like, maybe go support him a little bit if he has an opportunity. We'll see. It looks like we've got a McCree again. So maybe our Hanzo switched to McCree now. So it's a little back and forth. Sorry, McCree, I didn't get it over there fast enough. I knew you were low, and I knew that Roadhog was after you, and I knew that he was going to have some good shooting at you, but I just didn't get there fast enough, and that's my bad. But I did see it, and I was on it. I just didn't get there fast enough. Alright, so Roadhog on the right, Zenyatta on the right, Ash on the right. They're coming through the main gap. We could probably hold this choke pretty well as we've held the rest of the game. It shouldn't be a problem. The monkey ults in and goes and starts beating people around. I'm trying to give him some heals when I can, but his line is hard and difficult, and I've got like 2 or 3 people on the payload advancing. So I'm trying to push them back. Maybe they'll retreat back into the monkey, you know? I could probably fall back while shooting downfield here. You know, I don't know why I turned around. Just wanted to make sure I didn't run into anything. And while I'm here, let me go ahead and get rid of the railing, which can provide cover for me, but usually gets in the way of me trying to heal somebody else or hit somebody else. So I like to get rid of it. Our team has won this fight again. Downfield, everybody's in control. We've got a McCree and the Winston. Winston's trying to hide a little bit. It looks like Zenyatta's taking the advanced position to kind of help out on the advanced line. Ash and I are back here taking care of things. Ash, let me line that up for you so you can shoot anybody who comes right down here. And sure, why not send your Bob through there? Because after all, we're about to win this fight on the strength of this amplification matrix alone. Well, maybe not. There was probably like 3 people left. I just wanted to make sure we won this fight because it looked a little hectic down there. And I figured, look out, Immortality Field. Yet another reason why McCree, his buff, quote-unquote buff, for him to shoot faster wasn't enough. Yeah, his ultimate needs a work. His ultimate needs work. He needs to be able to, the longer he holds it down, the more powerful the shot becomes, right? Not like, and once he's locked in on somebody, he's locked in on them. None of this relocking business. McCree needs a rework on his ultimate, man. And maybe bring it back to what it was before. He gets shut down so easily. Maybe he should just be able to lose however much gets faded off of his ult clock as he high noons for those 6 seconds, 6, 7 seconds. I forget how long it is. I'm pretty sure it's 6 seconds. Could be 5. Could be, I don't know. All right, sorry, Soldier. It didn't work for McCree. It's not going to work for you. Ash and I take care of him. Thank you, Zenyatta. I appreciate the experience tranquility. He probably did that to save himself and maybe the Symmetra who's out in front because, after all, they're not in my Immortality Field. That thing, there's no way that was close enough to hit me. The radius on that thing, the diameter, excuse me, way too big for what it does. It's a freaking 360-degree Doomfist punch. Give me a break. Oh, at least cut the diameter of it in half. Anyways, That's it for this game. My friends, I hope you enjoyed this commentary of gameplay footage, and if you'd like to see more like this, by all means, check out the playlist on the bottom left, which also includes my top 15 plays of the game every month. Check it out for sure. In the meantime, check out this play of the game. Hey, it's Goody. What's he do here? Flash, bang, bang, bang. Good kill there. He takes his one. Hey, if you got it, take it. There's no reason to go after 6, you know. Sometimes you just need to get one on the back line. One healer will get it done.